各位线上的好朋友，大家好，欢迎收看《全民开讲终结假案》系列。戒严时期订定的《财务罚锾处理暂行条例》，税务及官务人员查税奖金，早在2003年，朱新宇等160多位立委就提案，并于隔年废除，以避免税务人员乱查税。为了平息民怨，包括警政、海关等也自删奖金。然而，财政部竟以内部作业要点，让查税奖金以税务奖励金之名死灰复燃。前财政部长张胜和在立法院被质询时，还曾大言不惭地说：“待遇不高，不足以养廉。没有法源依据的奖金制度会导致贪腐，违反国际公约反贪腐原则。历时1/4个世纪，被学者专家称为法税照妖镜、法税228的太极门假案，就是官员贪腐犯罪的指标性案件。2021年12月7日，在华府举办的国际记者会，揭露台湾贪腐真相。政府纵容少数官员以刑税迫害太极门师徒长达25年。这波拒绝贪腐、抢救人权的浪潮已形成一股觉醒力量。
As the year draws to a close, Taijimen Qigong Academy and the Action Alliance to Redress 1219 returned to Washington, D.C. for the 4th time in 2021 to demand justice from the Taiwan government.
Taijimen is back in Washington, D.C. for the 4th time this year because our case has not been resolved yet. Today, Taijimen Dizi are coming from all over the world. Yesterday was the 4th time that Taijimen had gone to TECRO in Washington, D.C., but we have yet to meet the Representative Shao.
In addition to protesting at TECRO, Taijimen presented its case at an international forum and also held a press conference on Capitol Hill.
And today we held the first ever international press conference because we want the government to hear our voices and truly give us the justice that we deserve.
The press conference featured Dr. Massimo Intravigne and members of Taijimen Qigong Academy who presented its case to the global media.
The Taijimen case is a case where human rights of the Taijimen community were violated through corruption.
The Taiwan government is not understanding the Taijimen case in its proper terms. It is not a domestic or technical tax case, but it's a human rights case based on freedom of religion or belief. So it's great time Taijimen doesn't receive the repeated answer that because of a statute of limitation questions, the case should not be solved, because it's a political case, it's a case of human rights, it's a case of freedom of religion or belief, and it's a case impacting negatively on the international image of Taiwan.
Members of Taijimen and the Action Alliance to Redress 1219 provided background context for the case.
Its leader, Dr. Hong Daozi, established the Taijimen Qigong Academy in Taiwan in 1966. Now it has 15 academies around the world.
Dr. Hong, our Shifu, has continued to guide us in the journey to spread love and peace around the world.
Taijimen Dizi help themselves and others through practicing Qigong, strengthening their bodies, cultivating their hearts and moral character.
The case of Taijimen, for example, was listed by the Control Yuan in 2005 as one of the major human rights protection cases in the general report and the work of human rights protection of the Control Yuan. The text of Taijimen shows that the system of tax bonuses granted to public servants can lead to undue fiscal and judicial harassment.
Taijimen and the Action Alliance to Redress 1219 are seeking support from the United States government to advocate for their case.
For human rights! For justice!
These protests are not good for the international image of Taiwan To achieve a peaceful political solution, the only way is that Taiwan hears from his friends. And primarily his friends are United States. So Taiwan needs to hear from United States that we live in an historical moment when Taiwan needs a maximum of support from its international friends. But a precondition for this support to be effective is for Taiwan to put its own house in order.
The year 2021 culminates a quarter century of Taiji men fighting for justice from the Taiwan government. So far, there has been no response from the top representative at TECRO or the Taiwan government.
We are going to continue to reach out through the international community to put pressure on the Taiwanese government to correct the mistakes that were made 25 years ago. If it's not resolved, we will come back.
Fight for human rights! Fight for justice!
太极门案件不仅在国内各种论坛引发热议，也持续在国际间引发人权及宗教自由专家与组织大量讨论与声援。人权无国界组织创办人暨理事长威利指出，太极门案2005年在监察院的报告中被列为重大人权保障案件之一。太极门的税务问题显示出，公务员的税务奖金制度可能导致不当的财政和司法困扰。威利表示，世界上几乎所有国家都签署和批准了联合国反贪腐公约，并且将贪腐视为不仅是刑事问题，而且是人权的问题。威利表示，如果台湾想符合这些国际指标，应该改革行政司法系统，严惩贪腐的官僚。接下来，我们来听听国际专家学者们为了捍卫人权，持续不断地发出正义之声。
The idea that over 300 legislators have said that the situation should be changed is just incredible. Why didn't it happen? And one answer that's come up is bureaucracy. A few individuals have been hijacking the whole government. Watching the video, and I'd seen it before, and seeing it again, it was just as tragic. But the thing that struck me this time was a line something like, "Grey hairs grow one by one." And that tied in with what Professor Jackson said about justice delayed is justice denied. Former legislator Miss Xu made it absolutely clear to me that there was nothing special about Taiji men that would make them subject of such treatment. They were irrelevant almost. It was the tax office that I needed to understand. But I also now realize that there is actually something special about Taiji men. They're what my grandmother, who was a sort of fierce Scot, would call bloody-minded. They're not going to give up. They're gutsy. They're uncompromising. They're fighting not just for their own rights, but also for those of others, for Taiwan, and for the belief in the abstract concept of human rights, trying to make sure that it's a concrete reality that can be enjoyed throughout the world. Thank you, Taiji men. Good luck. Don't give up.
Without observance and adherence to the rule of law, then we have lawlessness. And that is what happened, in my opinion, in the Taiji men tax case. I have studied the Taiji men tax case for many years. I've read many documents related to the Taiji men tax case. And I believe that I have not seen more abuse of power than I have in a Taijimen tax case. And when government officials abuse power, it affects not only the victims of that abuse, but it affects all of us, because that means that the rule of law is not being followed. And that falls on all of us, whether the direct targets of that abuse or not.
They have been taught never to compromise, whatever the price to pay. Integrity, dignity, respect, compassion, love, and peace are at the heart of their values and of their lives. But some people and institutions have shamelessly violated their human rights to justice. The DC are the best ambassadors of Taijimen's teachings to the outside world because they are the living testimonies that their spiritual values can regenerate individuals and society. This is a major contribution of Taijimen to the spread of human rights in Taiwan. This is also a precious asset for the Taiwanese society and the image of the country abroad. But the National Taxation Bureau and its ally, Prosecutor Hu, nicknamed the Judicial Rambo, stubbornly remain deaf to their call for justice.
My second comment is, it's not about money. Taijimen spent probably more money in 24 years just in legal fees for paying the lawyers than they would have paid in settling with the tax bureau. But they don't want to settle, and they are right, because by settling, they would acknowledge they were guilty of tax evasion, and that goes both against factual truth and against their conscience. Comment number 3, some people listening to me, they believe, oh, that's a minor case. There are much bigger problems in the world today, but it isn't. Justice, conscience are never minor problems. And first of all, this is a problem for Taiwan. Taiwan is in a difficult moment of its history. It needs friends. And these friends normally regard Taiwan as a beacon of religious liberty, which doesn't exist in mainland China and other countries in the region. Now, this is basically true. This reputation of Taiwan is well deserved, but there are some relics of the past. Taiwan came to acknowledge religious liberty through a bumpy road, and there are still some rocks around. This is one of these rocks from the past, and I'm afraid if this case is not solved, if there is no remedy for the injustice, Taiwan's international reputation will suffer, and the idea that Taiwan is a country where religious liberty is protected will be called into doubt.
L'affaire Taijimen a révélé les failles fondamentales de l'État, de droit et la façon dont le pouvoir de l'État a été détourné ou même abusé. Les représentants du gouvernement ont violé de nombreuses dispositions de procédure régulière dans l'affaire Taijimen. Taïwan a gagné la sympathie de nombreux pays et organisations dans le monde pour la défense des droits démocratiques en Asie de l'Est et la gestion transparente et efficace de la crise du Covid-19. Il est grand temps que cette vieille situation soit résolue en garantissant aux membres de Taijimen leurs droits humains et leur dignité et leur liberté de religion.
I think that we should all stand by Taijimen because, again, as the video brilliantly said, the battle of Taijimen is the battle for the most important, most essential human right, religious freedom, is the battle for freedom, is the battle for liberty, is the battle for justice, it is the battle for equal treatment of all before the law.
太极门案不再只是台湾国内事务， 而是国际关注的议题。只要太极门的问题没有得到解决，所有太极门弟子及国际社会会一直努力奋斗，持续广传这个议题，直到案件解决为止，直到所有全世界的苦难结束为止。感谢线上好朋友的支持与收看，祝福大家平安健康，我们下次见。
许愿愿世界愈合，人类大地又再次平衡，回归那纯真之心，回到那清净之地，愿望让我们实现，保护自己也协助他人，不恨不慌不猜测，相信包容，为彼此加油。时间会愈合一切，抹去过往的伤痕痛苦，现在未来都等着，敞开心胸为自己过活。许愿愿世界愈合，人类大地又再次平衡，回归那纯真之心，回到那清净之地，愿望让我们实现，保护自己也协助他人，不恨不慌不猜测，相信包容，为彼此加油。时间会愈合一切，抹去过往的伤痕痛苦，现在未来都等着，敞开心胸为自己过活。许愿愿世界愈合，人类大地又再次平衡，回归那纯真之心，回到那清净之地，回归那纯真